I am telling you what, I am so tangled up on a Tuesday, but that's okay. It's like Thursday, you know. We're almost there. I have never had prep sheet paperwork that is this nice before. I just want to point that out. If every guest could bring me, if this is like premium cardstock, right?
It really is premium cardstock. But as a small business, we ran out of things like basic paper, and we cut costs everywhere we can. So this is actually our business card paper that we cut.
Oh,
and so it is premium cardstock paper.
I feel really,
but you're worth it.
Right.
You're worth it.
Like, I honestly feel like I'm getting ready to go live and say, breaking tonight. Ruby Wren's really cool. I always see your guys' events, and it's great to see, you know, just the creativity coming out of the place. How's life treating you over there at the plaza?
Godfrey's good.
Okay.
Godfrey's good. We were in Alton for 2 years, and then this is our third year, so Friday is our 5-year anniversary.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I agree. So it's that whole thing. Like 5 years is when they say a small business makes it or breaks it, and we are pushing through to make it. So it's exciting.
Well, it is, and you know, with the small business that Ruby Wren is, and today I learned, again, breaking the fourth wall, that it's eclectic. I don't know what I used to call it. I kept saying, like, eclectic. Like, I don't know why. I don't even know what the hell I was doing. I was putting on some type of French to it that just wasn't there. It's not.
As long as you remember us and where it's at, we don't care what you call it.
My point is that, like, you guys have such cool things, whether it's the class or just the store and everything else. Mm-hmm. But with that, I'm sure that there's even more difficulties because, you know, profit margins and everything else that you do rely on so much of the community involvement. Yes.
And what we found is we're shifting a little bit, and we're bringing in more experiences. With everybody, with the state of the economy, and people are out and about and doing things, and they want to be around each other, and they want to come into somewhere where they feel good, that they can leave feeling good. It charges them back up. They feel better. Word of mouth. Yeah. That is the small business tool for advertising, is word of mouth. And we have to just keep that going, because we have people that live around the corner. They're like, when did you get here? Right. And we're like, 5 years ago. And so how did I not know? I don't know. What's the address of the rock you live under? I'm not sure. But because usually it's me under the rock. So.
Right. Well, and it really is such a good point, because, you know, you can spend as much money as you want on marketing, but if you don't have a good constant foundation of word of mouth and those relationships, it's never, all it takes is one bad or post. And it doesn't even have to be your business. Hell, we've seen now it could be about a business in another town or state. Yes. And then you're just in the firing line because you have a similar name. Right. You know, and it's like, you just never know. So it's good to have a good foundation. Right. But, you know, for the folks that maybe do live under a rock, that's why I started the show.
Which is brilliant.
I got tired of turning on my car and just hearing everything about murders here or something. The only thing, Alton News or Illinois News was just bad stuff. So I decided, let's do this.
We needed positivity.
We do.
We do. Yes. We need it in this community really bad.
Well, we market ourselves so bad. It's like all we do is talk about the bad things. And I'm like, totally would not come here if I was a visitor.
But it's a great area.
It is. And there's so much good to talk about. So for the people that live under a rock, what's Ruby Wren? Because it's not just a store.
So the Ruby Wren, my family started the State Street Soap Co. about 15 years ago. And it's all natural, made in-house still at the Ruby Wren. And with that, we were seeing the area was missing products that commercially we couldn't get clean products. We couldn't get products that were going to solve problems instead of make problems. So we started solving problems, skin issues, things like that. And then there was a need for us to be in a store and other makers. And so we ended up opening the Ruby Wren during 2020 COVID because we're insane. And so we opened on Black Friday, and it was apparently I don't know how to say no, or my husband doesn't, or some, I don't know. But we did it, and we're still pushing through, and we ended up in Godfrey. Yeah. And I was really torn on leaving Alton down here, because we were just around the block from here.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And so we ended up in Godfrey, and I realized how much of the support for the Alton area, it really should be Alton Godfrey, Alton Godfrey, Alton Godfrey. It shouldn't be Godfrey. It shouldn't be Alton. It should be Alton Godfrey because we are so interwoven, and there's so many resources that collectively we could be tapping into.
And the fact that Alton High School is in Godfrey, but I'll leave that argument for a different day.
Yes, you mean Godfrey High School?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I know you're talking to somebody who literally gets yelled at for saying Riverbend and not Alton Godfrey Metroplex or something.
Oh, yeah, no.
But the whole point is, you're so right. It's all this small-minded thinking, and it's not an us thing, because business owners all have, I feel like, the same collective thought is that this is we have to go from a regional approach and not just this your town, my town thing, because we all go through each other's towns, whether it's Woodruff or East Alton, or in this case Alton and Godfrey, and but I just don't understand the disconnect there. It's like we're all one.
We're one area.
We can support each other.
Right?
Yes.
Just like St. Louis, I mean, you might say that you live in, Florissant, but it's still St. Louis.
It is St. Louis.
It's no different than this, I think it should be that way.
Yes.
So, what do you hope the community experiences when they walk in the doors? What's been the whole goal whenever you capture them in the first couple of seconds?
So usually when people walk in and they're new to the store, and sometimes people just stumble on it, some people hear about it, and their first reaction is their jaw drops and they're like, I didn't realize it was so big.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to cancel something or I'm going to have to come back because I need to see all of it. And right now we have a little over 30 makers, and Nadia's one of them, and she bakes sourdough, doing workshops.
Nice.
And but then each little brand has its own niche with jewelry or more of a craftier side or an artisan side. There's hand painted items. There's silver and handmade jewelry and clay jewelry. You name it, it's in there.
Wow.
We actually were nominated
How great is that for makers, though?
I hope it's great.
It's fantastic.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I mean, that's truly incredible.
Because what we do is we shield them from being thrown into a business, a brick and mortar with all the stressors and the utility bills and the unknowns and all of that. We throw them in little pieces, and we slowly introduce, and the whole concept is to incubate their businesses so that they can grow it. And it seems to be working.
Yeah, fabulous. You feel like family when you go in there. Even customers, I see when they come in there, you guys talk to them. You make it feel like family.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, we try.
Well, you need it to be that way for all
It's in
the
our
vendors.
nature. Yeah.
Because if it's not a friendly environment, the vending space can be as cool as you want it to be, but I'm not going to go into a cold, dark room.
No, exactly.
Energy's got to be there for sure.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
That. Well, and now, you guys host events and markets, and you do pop-ups. You do the Fall in the Plaza, do you?
Fall in the Plaza.
Look at that.
Yeah. And we have our holidays in the Plaza. We're just in the Plaza.
Yes.
And holidays in the Plaza is Black Friday.
Did you get some traffic from Lewis and Clark?
We honestly, college students are broke.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I was broke as a college student, and the college students are broke,
That's fair.
And we do have college traffic, but the college traffic isn't a driving force.
Okay.
The driving force is the people who choose to be supporting their local businesses, and they're constantly voting with their dollar every time they come into our shop. And we like to know that they're going into all of the local businesses because they're voting every time they spend $1. I don't care if they come in and just get a gift card as a gift for somebody else. They're still bringing more people in.
Yeah.
So,
well, and too, I mean, we've talked about it before, is the fact that, whenever you're $1 with you, 68 to 74 cents stays in the community. $1 with Amazon's 14 cents. And it's crazy.
Yes.
I mean, it's just never going to be successful that way. And so, what's the Wren Den?
Oh, the Wren Den. The Wren Den is a maker's area. It's creative area. There's walk-in workshops that anybody can walk in anytime during our open hours. And there's different interchangeable wood signs. There's ornaments, paint your own ornaments. There's candle making with milk house candles. There's a bath bar, terrarium building, plants, resin, stained glass art. Anything you can come in and you can make your own gift or make your own project, and it lasts anywhere from 10 minutes to a couple of hours. So you choose your time frame. Right now we do have a little passport card that if you complete 3 things, and one of the things is bring a friend, you get a $25 gift card to the shop. And with that $25 gift card, that helps support the local makers also, because that puts dollars back into the retail space.
Yeah.
And so, and then workshops outside of the Wren Den or outside of the walk-in area are sourdough workshops. Nadia's running those.
I have 3 different options. Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you, not bringing any against you.
But there's also jewelry making. There was ornament making with a full house on Saturday with Sadobi, and she's been making jewelry 10 plus years, I want to say. But there's just so many resources within our own shop, and one of the things that we always say is don't compete with each other. My kids are on swim team, and we say you're in your lane racing yourself.
Yep.
And you are not determining your value by what your neighbor's doing. And it's the same thing in the store. You're not determining your value for your success on who you're next to in the store. You're competing against yourself.
You are. Well, and too, it takes a village. And we get into this mindset here, and it goes back to that Alton Godfrey thing. It's just like, this ain't Washington, D.C. or New York City. We're a town of 25,000. I still don't think that's an accurate number, because I haven't seen 25,000 people.
I swear, yeah.
I'm sorry. I just don't agree with it. But the bottom line is, if you don't support one another, all you're going to do is tear each other down in a very small pond.
Right.
And we can't do that.
Right.
We just got to support each other in this medium-sized pond that we have.
Right.
And we'll all kind of maintain and grow together.
Yes.
Right.
And one of the things Nadia's been able to do is make the pond larger.
Yeah.
And she's
Tell
them about the helping hands.
Yeah, so we're doing like a helping hands with like a giving tree. Right now we have more sponsors than we do families that need help. So if you know any families that need help, definitely come to us. For your Christmas help, Thanksgiving help, whatever you may need, come to us, and we can do all that we can.
So what's that entail, if that's okay?
Yeah, so I have actually my Facebook page. I have a link on it, and it's it says like contact information, and that's just for you put your contact information, your name, and you put your children's wish list.
Okay.
And like I said, right now we have more sponsors than we do families. So definitely, if anybody who needs help, send them our way.
And then they will. We
will adopt them.
Wow, okay, that's really cool.
We have a tree in the shop, and the tags will go on the tree.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And you can just come in there,
and get a tag.
Come message me, message Ruby Wren or whatever, and we will get you.
And then she's got a sponsor out in Ellisville.
Brandon J. Roofing.
Okay.
They're sponsoring.
And they're in O'Fallon, Illinois, also.
Wow.
So
that's a great company. They do great things for people. So.
And how can more businesses support if they want to help support a family? I know that you have more sponsors than kids right now, but it doesn't matter. We can still always get more.
Exactly. Come to me, Aimee, either one of us, and we will lead you into the right direction.
Now, how long does the program run till?
I think
until Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 13th is our deadline.
Okay,
December 13th is the deadline. And then the 20th and 21st, we will have events where you can come pick up your gift. So we will have one at Ruby Wren, which I believe is the 21st, and then one at Brandon J. Roofing, the 20th. So we're trying to help both communities, not just down here, St. Louis too. Everywhere needs help.
Yeah,
everywhere needs help.
100%, 1,000%, and I'm really glad that y'all are doing this. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
What's your Facebook page? What's the best way to learn it?
Nadia's Sweet Treats.
Okay, and that way we can link that on RiverBender.
Oh, that'd be great.
And
That'd
we'll
be
do
great.
the same, and we'll link Ruby Wren too and connect.
Yes.
Any upcoming events that we can plug?
This weekend we have Black Friday weekend, and there's Pink Friday also. So Small Business Saturday is Saturday. Pink Friday came about because we're not second.
Yeah.
We're not. We're first. We're first. Small business needs to be first over the big business, the corporations.
I get this now. Okay.
And so Pink Friday is the attempt to get seen a little bit more before all of the Black Friday stuff.
Yeah.
And so we're open this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got extended hours. We're 9 to 5, 9 to 5, and 10 to 4. And we're not usually open on Sunday, but we're going to be open on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And Brad will be in there, so you'll have to let me know if he's behaving.
I'll be there too. I'll be there all weekend.
Right. Yeah. But extended hours. And honestly, this weekend is the weekend that carries small businesses through.
It is.
honestly, this season is what carries us through July.
Yeah.
And if it's not a good season, it's not a good year. And we had a really rough year last year after the Marshalls and all of that strip mall opened up. We saw a huge decrease.
Okay, I'll just say it. A lot of that's just junk, too. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, it's junk. You go into that, it's Black Friday, and you go to, like, the Marshalls. And I don't care. I'm not talking about the clothes. That's one thing. I'm talking about those little knickknacks, okay?
Right.
What are you buying those things for?
Right.
Go to a Ruby Wren.
Exactly.
Go see them from people that
somewhere
make
like that.
these things.
Yes.
And then you don't have to worry about someone going into the same damn store you bought the gift from and going, wow, I was worth $7.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
It's
to me,
true.
it's a little
And it's
bit better.
clean ingredients and clean products. You're not
Yes.
using all those preservatives and chemicals. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, not only do we have over 300 Bath and Body products that are clean ingredients. With that, we also have a refillery system, so you
Wow.
can bring the artisan soap, the stuff that's not going to make you need other products to repair the damage that's caused. You can do refill bottles for $4. I know a big store's pricing, and that's about what their sale price is. So you could do that all year round and save money and save your skin
Yes.
and not having to see the dermatologist like you were having to see them and live a peaceful life.
I was in Destin a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago. Huh. Man, sunscreen is so important, my friends, and proper skincare and body wash and,
Yes.
and water.
Yeah.
Hydrate yourself
Water.
and hydrate your
Absolutely.
skin with
Yes.
good things. Okay.
Yes.
Before I let you go, I want to have you guys back on the show. I think
we'd love to.
It would be great to do this again. What's the best way to stay up to date on everything? Is it your Facebook?
Facebook page is the best, and then within the Facebook page you can find the makers events.
Yeah.
And sign up for those. Everything goes back to our website, so you can also go to the RiverBender.com to find upcoming workshops.
So come sign up for the sourdough
Yes,
class.
sourdough.
It's gonna be fun. It is going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be fun, and you're going to. I mean, if you teach a man to fish, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So
That's right.
Nadia's got
I like
that covered for sure.
And then, Facebook page one last time, Nadia?
Yeah, Nadia Sweet Treats.
We'll link it all on a write-up on RiverBender.com. Quick break. More spotlights on small business next.